Hiya, this is Aevi. I'm back again doing a 31 Days of Tarot. This video is about oracle decks that my top oracle decks of 2020. I decided to do 3 instead of 5 because I thought that narrowing it down was good, and actually I don't even have that many. Thanks for being with me. I haven't got very many viewers or subscribers because I'm just starting this channel and trying to not let that bother me. Just carry on. So here's the first one. In my last video, oh shit, I've just like literally, here we go. I'm gonna not swear, promise. I've stuck down my paper, so at least that's not gonna move. Right, in my last video I showed these cards which are of the solar system planets, and furthering that solar system we've got the Moonology cards. This is an oracle deck, but I bought it just to more like mark what the moon is doing. Is it waning or is it a new moon? So normally I have a few of these up and I just like rotate them because obviously the moon is predictable. Yeah, so I haven't really used it so much as an oracle deck. A lot of these are lovely, like beautiful art. This reminds me a little bit of the Wild Unknown actually here. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Anyway, and I was thinking, have I got that in the shot? No. Okay, I hope you could see that. Anyway, these sort of things, I was going to say, I think people miss out that don't use card decks when I see art like this, because I just think it's lovely. It's lovely to live with, and it makes you appreciate our natural world. Like, some of it reminds me of art that you'd see in a beautiful children's book. You know, like those big illustrated books. Adjustments are required. Half the deck, if you want to look at it, go to someone else's proper walkthrough, but at least half of it is more like astrological stuff. So I did think it'd be interesting to do card pulls just to more like learning the astrology side, but at the moment I'm just using the these kind of cards I just showed, more like that show moon phases and things, waxing or waning. There we go, there's that one. Okay, the next one, which I used a lot last year, is a few years old now. It's this Australian artist Toni Carmine Salerno, Namaste, and this is, he's got other decks, and I think this is the best, definitely the best one. It's the best one. Okay, I'm just going to move that. Right, so these are lovely, beautiful art, very colourful, and there's loads of trees, just millions of trees. That's quite a theme, but there's a few people as well. Oh my god, can you see that? It's just horrible. Right, anyway, and they've got such lovely juicy colour, very kind of painterly. I mean, so I just obviously like them art wise. But anyway, so there's art on the front, and then there's a message on the back. And they're kind of like little prayers, and I think these are good. I'm gonna just make me like pull now. Oh, there's a woman. Your blessed power, you are a field of endless possibility with unlimited power to create. Every atom of you is full of abstract potential that can be moulded into any form. Every particle of you holds the blueprint of creation. You are a great force of nature and a great blessing on this earth. So, yeah. Here's some cards that I like. There's a couple of Uluru, like I said, he's an Australian artist. And, oh, this is a lovely one as well. Although it's a bit more unusual, being not a tree, because it's mainly trees. Here's loads of trees. There's loads of tree trunks. But I find there's enough variety. Like, although you know, after you get it, you realise a certain amount of sameness. There's just such different colours, and then the messages as well do have a bit of variety, even though they're all kind of like love and light and sweetness. It's just so nice, very small, just sweet. Sometimes I even take a few of these away because I can like draw one if I take a bunch of them away. Just very handy. It's quite handy having a deck without a book the way it is. I mean, I just tend to like not look at what I'm doing and then just pick one. But another way I've done it is drawing like 3 and then picking the one that I like the picture best, or picking a picture that I like and then randomly drawing a message separately, so I can put them both out, you know, because like one's turned one way and one's turned the other way. Yeah, so I definitely recommend those. And to be honest, I'd like to get more non-tarot cards that I really like, and I really like these, but in a way it's like this has hit the spot, so there we go. Another one I'm just gonna say, which is a bit random, these came free with a magazine, and what are they called? Mother Nature Mantras. Again, I'm quite focused on art, nice photography. They were better than I expected. I got them, you know, kind of like I said, free, and I thought I'll try and make them into something else, like another oracle deck, because I'm interested in creating things. But then I just kind of got into the pictures, like I really like them. It's quite a flimsy card, which it would be. And then they've got messages on them. Lots of them are related to nature, plants. I'm getting into gardening, so I thought some of these were quite interesting as like if you're getting into doing gardening. Yeah, so that was that. Oops, they're in a special order, so I'm trying to keep them. Anyway, I might have to leave that one out. Yeah, but they are a bit flimsy, but anyway, there we go. And so that's my 3. Mother Nature Mantras, Namaste, and then I've got this bonus one which I'm gonna talk about, but hopefully not at length. I bought this last year, so it comes in the category of one decks I purchased last year, and I've got mixed feelings about it. I really like the art, I like the graphics, I like the way it's done, I like the words, I like the backs. There we go. And they make sense to me, the words with the pictures. It seems really connected, but then when I read the book, it seemed, some of the pictures, yeah, I like that. There's a couple of pictures I don't like. I'll show you the one I don't like. This is the one I don't like because it's just like the worst CGI anyway ever. But maybe if you're really into unicorns, you will like that, but I don't know, that's not my bag. I think these are nicely done, but like I said, when I read the book, some of what it said didn't make sense, or like one time it particularly annoyed me was it's talking about a tree and then the tree is different to the tree on the picture, so I feel like maybe there wasn't a good enough connection. There's no artist mentioned. Denise Linn is like the author and creator, and then these seem to be stock images. I don't know who put these together. I feel like there was some kind of graphic artist, but I just feel like whoever that person was, either they didn't know what they were doing, or, but it's weird because they look so nice, so it's like aesthetically they did know what they were doing, but in terms of meaning, it's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. Like a lot of it does make sense, but there's that. And then second of all, the book, like sometimes the first thing it says makes loads of sense to me. Maybe this is just me, but then like if you're going by the guidebook instead of just the image and the word, it just like goes, it just like starts to add in more and more things. So to me it gets a bit confusing and contradictory, and that's like the last thing I want from an oracle type deck. I wasn't really sure about this one. It was like, yeah, I felt a bit uncomfortable about that, but the in the book it talks about fresh snow, which I prefer like fresh start, and I was even thinking about changing the word, but I don't like white and purity. I think, yeah, that's a bit dodgy in this day and age. Maybe I'm being oversensitive. I don't know. Like, they're so nice, some of them. Yeah, and that's what makes it even more annoying, isn't it? When it's like you half love it and then you kind of... Anyway, I was thinking I might try and like write my own, for that one, write my own book. So anyway, yeah, here we go. Namaste, Mother Nature mantras, and Sacred Destiny Oracle. Can you see that? Oh, can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. And then there's this one which you might find